Here are the 4 mental triggers that you should know. Reciprocity is the tendency to return to others what they have given us. For example, if someone gives us a gift, we feel the need to reciprocate in some way, such as offering a gift in return. This mental trigger can be used to increase cooperation and connection between people. A common example of reciprocity is giving and receiving invitations to dinners or other social activities. If someone invites us to dinner at their house, we feel the need to invite them back at some point in the future. This sense of reciprocity can also be used in more commercial contexts, such as when a company offers a gift or freebie to a customer, expecting the customer to purchase something in return. Scarcity is the idea that something is more valuable or desirable because it is scarce or limited. This mental trigger is based on the belief that limited access to something makes it more valuable or attractive. For example, if a store announces that it has a limited number of items on sale, this can make the products more desirable to consumers, as they may feel that they need to act quickly to get one before the stock runs out. Scarcity can also be artificially created, such as when a company limits the quantity of a product available to increase demand. The scarcity trigger can also be used in broader contexts. For example, if a city announces that it will be cutting water supply, this can make water more valuable to the residents, as they may fear running out of it in the future. In general, the scarcity trigger can be used to increase demand and the perceived value of a product or resource, but it can also lead people to make irrational decisions or spend more than they would like to obtain something they consider valuable. Authority is the mental trigger that refers to the tendency to follow the example of people who are seen as authorities or leaders in a certain subject or context. This trigger is based on the belief that people who are considered authorities have deeper knowledge or experience about a subject, and therefore, should be followed or respected. The authority trigger can be used in various ways. For example, companies may hire famous or successful people to promote their products, expecting that people will follow the example of these celebrities and buy the products. Governmental institutions may also use the authority trigger to convince people to follow the rules and laws established. The authority trigger can also be used in a negative way. For example, manipulative or dishonest leaders may use their position of authority to persuade people to do things that are not correct in their best interest. It's important to remember that although people who are seen as authorities may have valuable knowledge or experience, this doesn't necessarily mean they are always right or should be blindly followed. Social approval is the mental trigger that refers to the tendency to seek approval or acceptance from others. This trigger is based on the belief that it's important to be accepted by others and that our actions and choices should be approved by those around us. The social approval trigger can be used in various ways. For example, people may dress a certain way or choose certain activities or hobbies in the hope of being accepted or approved by the group. Companies may also use the social approval trigger in their advertising campaigns, showing happy, successful people using their products, hoping that people will want to feel the same way and buy the products. The social approval trigger can also be used in a negative way. For example, people may feel pressured to act in a certain way or make decisions that are not truly representative of themselves, just to be accepted by the group. It's important to remember that although it may be nice to be accepted by others, it's also important to be authentic and make choices that are true to ourselves.